I want to see unity in America, and unity begins with truth, and truth demands accountability. Here are 5 reasons we must impeach, convict, and bar Donald Trump from ever holding office again. 1. Protect democracy from future coup attempts. Trump's effort was designed to knock out the basic pillar of democracy, the idea that voters, not the sitting president, not the members of Congress, but the voters decide who will lead this nation. Trump tried to strong-arm Congress into overturning the will of the voters. He cannot be president for another minute. It's just too dangerous.
We're going to walk down, and I'll be there with you. We're going to walk down to the Capitol because you'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength, and you have to be strong. You're allowed to go by very different rules.
2. Confront white supremacy head-on. There is a long history in this country of burying the truth instead of attacking the white supremacy in our system. From lynching to Jim Crow to police brutality to the undemocratic attempt to overturn our election. Clearly, the failure of accountability invites repetition. To stop white supremacy and the violence it brings, we need to look it squarely in the eye with courage and determination and use the laws on the books. 3. Protect the peaceful transfer of power. Some Republican leaders are hiding behind this talking point.
We have an obligation, I believe, to protect the integrity of the election.
I've heard from people like I've never heard before. They have major concerns about the integrity, the fairness of this election.
Translation, they're too afraid to tell the truth that Trump lost. So they'll pass around a bunch of lies instead. Joe Biden won the election. He won by 7 million votes. Nothing changes the facts, for the whole world is watching. Leaders around the world commented as the crisis unfolded. Iran's president said the attack showed how fragile Western democracy is. A Russian official declared the celebration of democracy is over. A state-owned website in China called the events an iconic humiliation for our country. We need to show the world what it looks like for democracy to win over tyranny. 5. Check unrestrained power. Trump doesn't feel bound by norms or laws. For the past 4 years, Donald Trump has tested the limits of our democracy, breaking norms and laws and getting away with it. We have separation of powers for a reason, to check this kind of unrestrained power, and Congress needs to fulfill its constitutional duty to enforce it. As our beloved colleague John Lewis said shortly before his death, democracy is not a state, it is an act. Every member of Congress must be counted. Are you on the side of Trump's mob, or are you on the side of democracy? Democracy demands accountability.